What's going on, boys? No Guides here. Welcome back to another video. In case you're not watching this, by the way, I do stream on twitch.tv/NoGuides. So of course, make sure you do tune in. Link will be down below in the description. But I do stream on twitch.tv/NoGuides, and I'm actually streaming this and playing at the same time. But anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so when it comes to custom tactics, as I said, as usual, you need to have a system where it's kind of a methodical system. So you need a defensive formation, an ultra defensive formation, and then you need like an ultra attacking formation. One which is obviously very defensive for one to close the game out, and one is very ultra attacking for if you're losing 2-0, let's say, you know, you're 2-1 down, 70 minutes, 80 minutes. I normally use these two tactics most of the time. So this is my tactics update for this week. Not that much has changed, I'll be honest with you. For my ultra defensive tactic, it's the same thing. Balanced 4-3, balanced 5-3. This is the defensive formation. I'm gonna just scroll through this, and you can feel free to pause. Like, you know, I'm not there to. You can just pause it, and then you can just see the players. But basically, this is a very ultra defensive formation. We got the striker on false 9. That means when you're holding the ball, let's say you're against team press, it's kind of like an anti-team press tactic. You know, the striker drops deep, gets someone good GLT balance in that role. It's very important. I normally sometimes switch these guys around, do a little quick switcheroo, and get Neymar there. Ignore Fred. This guy's dropped between defenders. When you attack, you're attacking in the front 5, back 5, should I say. That is good, so you don't get counter attacked. And I normally put my wing backs here, but you can sub in left backs and right backs. It's completely up to you. But that is my ultra defensive formation. I'm pretty sure you've seen this multiple times. Again, I got a video explaining every single one of these as well on my channel. You can also use the 4-2-3-1. I'm going to give you the exact same tactics if you prefer to use the 4-2-3-1. These are the instructions, so again, feel free to just pause it. Again, don't forget this is to close the game out. I rarely use this formation, but these are tactics you can use on a 4-2-3-1 if you want to copy it, and they work completely fine. I have tested that, and I did use it, so that's fine. Next is a 3-5-2. This is a standard 3-5-2, balanced 4-5, 6-3. Team of the season, I think I'm still going to keep it the same. Maybe if people are playing very stay forward, I might reduce it down. Instructions, I got stay central. One of them I'll come back in defense. That way you make that, as I said, that midfield 3 kind of thing. So when Ronaldo comes back, we got Ronaldo and Neymar. One of the most staminas on the left hand side on comeback in defense. The cam and the striker both on stay forward. By the way, chat on Twitch, if you have any questions, you might as well ask the questions, because they'll appear on streams. Maybe I can answer someone's question on YouTube if any of you guys had any reservations or any questions about these tactics. Both left mid and right mid, come back in offense. 2 CDMs, cut past lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. If I am losing, I'll generally put this person on get forward and stay forward. Is kind of what I would do. That way you have 3 players stay forward, and then one of the CDMs join attack as well. That's if I'm losing. Let's say if my 3-5-2 system is not working, which I'll be honest, the 3-5-2, contrary to belief, is the best. If you can't play with a 3-5-2, because it's basically a 4-4-2. It's also, you can argue a 4-2-3-1, but with 2 strikers. And you can also argue it's a 4-1-2-1-2. So it encompasses every single, not conservative. Okay, so you can, if you want to, for stamina purposes. For conservative receptions, at this time of the year, no one's really using Rashford. Okay, I'm using him, of course, but not many players are using players like, you know, lower tier players. So a lot of people got team of the season coming up. So you can put this on balance if you want to as well. 5-3-2, the exact same thing, balanced 3, 6, fast build up play, 5, 7. You can put long ball or fast build up play. I use fast build up play because I want everyone to be rapid. I want to get the ball from A to B as quick as possible. So this is more like a slow, mellow, methodical formation, where this is kind of like a bit more faster, a bit more active, and I'm a bit more proactive as well in the final third. But obviously, as I mentioned in FIFA 19, and it still continues the exact same way, when these guys go forward, they're completely unmarked. I'm pretty sure you know. The 5-3-2, obviously, as I always explain, the fullbacks are marked because the back 4 is restricted in their lanes, and obviously the fullbacks are in their own lanes, and that's why you have overlap and cover center. If you want, you can. So these are the tactics. You can leave one unbalanced, one unbalanced as well. You can leave them both unbalanced, but leave the middle guy and stay back. A lot of other people are saying leave this guy and get forward. If you're a pro player, it's all fine, but if you're not the best of players, don't have the middle guy and get forward, because you want one guy to just stay there just in case you get countered. Because a lot of the pro guys, they know, for example, to move the player into the middle, but a lot of players below elite level, they just change to their CDM, they just run back aimlessly, or they just run back. So I would say, in my opinion, keep the center guy on stay back. It's very important. And of course, the left back and right back on overlap. As I mentioned, the way you push them forward is two things. D-pad tactics. Press up, then press right in game. That's hug the sidelines, up and then right. And then you have fullbacks, attacking fullbacks, up and then left. So in the game, you activate both attacking fullbacks. And even though this one stay back while attacking, it will cancel that out. And these guys will go very, very wide. Can you use tactics with a 15k team? I actually played the 15. Thank you very much, Charlotte. I actually played the 15k team. For those who don't really know about this, I played the. Do you remember the 5-2-1-2 on my nil guides when I played my 15k team? I used to have the 5-2-1-2 system to break down people in FIFA 19 and FIFA 20. So you can use this in the 15k team. Although I would not advise 15k team unless, like, I'll be honest, even I'm not playing with the 15k team. Mainly because I don't enjoy the game too much, but I wouldn't advise because unless you're really, really at that point. And then we've got the 4-3-1-2. Which is the exact same thing. Pressure on heavy touch. We got 4. We got the depth on 6. We got long ball 3 and 6. This is important because this actually defends in a 4-4-2. How it works is the these guys become center mids, and oh my god, is it lagging? Hello? Yeah, sorry. This guy's come back in the fence, and this left center mid is on get 4. So how this really works is when you're defending. It normally defends in a 4-4-2. The way it works is because this guy's on cover wing, he ends up becoming a left mid, and Etta becomes a right mid. If you want, you see, the problem is there's no comeback on the fence, so it doesn't matter what tactic. These are center mids, not CDMs or cams. Sorry, should I say? So it doesn't matter attacking tactic, but make sure both of these guys on stay back while attacking. But make sure they're on cover center as well, stay on the edge of the box, because you need these guys. So when you're defending, you're basically playing in a 4-4-2. If you want, you can use constant pressure as well. I normally use team press, but if you're not, you're new to that, of course, you can use constant pressure. But I normally change like a team press kind of approach in game, as I said. Then I got these guys on center. So these guys are going to play the 2 center mids when you defend in a 4-4-2. This guy will go here, this guy will go here. Then when you're attacking, it will turn into a 4-3-1-2. The fullbacks have them both on left back and right back, stay back. Don't put these guys on get forward unless you're like elite 2+. Unless you're going gung-ho last 5 minutes. If you put these guys on get forward or attacking fullbacks and you got 2 guys at the back, you'll get countered. Guaranteed. It's important to explain this. You're going to get countered no matter what. Unless you're a top tip player. Even myself, if someone's got 4 players on stay forward, you're going to get counted. So if I was you, keep the back 4 in shape. Stay back, as I mentioned. Cam, come back on the fence, obviously, so he goes right mid. And both the strikers, just to avoid confusion, I leave them both on stay forward. Will there be a video on how to prepare for team in the season? There will be. It will be, hopefully, out, I would say, maybe next week. We'll see. It depends what I need to, I think. Opinion 4-3-2-1. It's still a good formation. As I mentioned, in case you're wondering, you can slot any 2 formations in these slots. I just use these because this is what I like to do. If you're a 4-2-3 guy or you're a 4-3-3 guy, just have a defensive variation of it and attacking variations. Maybe you have, I don't know, a 4-3-3 with 5 depth. Maybe this one you have a 4-3-3 with 7 depth, for example. And let's say, for example, you might have, for example, one center mid on get forward, where here you have them on stay back, if that makes sense. So you can always fit in whatever formations you want into this. That's kind of that whole idea. Is it has a good benchmark, a good foundation, and it's up to you, for you two guys to adapt. Because, of course, copying my tactics is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and everyone does that. And everyone does very well copying my tactics. But some people prefer to use their own ones. The key thing is just slot things in. If you don't like something, just take it out. That's probably the main thing. The most important thing is the foundation is in place. And then for the balanced tactic, it's just my anti-kickoff tactic. Everything's on 1. I don't play this in game. This is only if my opponent kicks off first. Obviously, when you change formation in game, there's a transition period. Normally, the ball has to go out of play. You're talking like 2-3 minutes in real life, or at least a couple of minutes, or like 10-15 minutes in game time. The formation may change. The 4-3-1-2 is the exact same thing without the CDM. The exact same thing without the CDM. If you play 4-3-1-2, I sub off Fred and I put Rico Henry there, so that's why all the formation. Thinking, why is Fred playing centre back? But if you stay to the end, it's because Rico Henry goes there. 4-4-2 is good as well. I mean, people normally play either here in these 2 slots. The most common things to use are 4-2-3-1. I can't even. I mean, my wrist is done. I'm not going to attempt to draw that out. But 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, 4-3-3, and 3-5-2, and 5-3-2 are the most common that people will use in the middle. I use a 3-5-2 because I don't care what anyone else says. You know, it's a 4-4-2. You know, with a cam, which is very important. You know, it's a 4-1-2-1-2 with a left mid and right mid. It's a 4-2-3-1 with an extra striker. It's every single formation in my. That's why I've changed to it, and I think it's I think everyone should use it. I mean, you might struggle a bit defensively, but I think once you get used to it, you'll be fine. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, I do stream on twitch.tv/nilguides. Apologies for the voice. My birthday, just finished my birthday, so we're on stream now. And but yeah, I'll be back on again tomorrow, and I'll be back on my regular uploads as well. Thanks for watching, boys. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.